Well, welcome, welcome. I am Insurgent Rat, and this is Aurora 4X. Learned a couple of things. For maintenance modules, the minerals are taken from the maintenance stockpile of the colony that they're orbiting. And I wasn't really thinking about the workers that we were chewing up on Space Earth, but you can see that we've actually used a huge amount. I mean, 20% of the population. So we've used almost 100 million, which is around half of the rats we have available. So scientists, so it seems like 1 million scientists per research lab. So that's sort of capping our thing. Mines. So we ship some of these mines off elsewhere, actually, to like the Mun, for example. We'd have more workers available, which might be useful. You know, we could fund another 10 research labs or something. But of course, construction factories use workers and shipyards use workers, and making shipyards bigger makes them use more workers. Something to keep in mind. So we might not. Yeah, I don't know. We're kind of limited by this. I mean, we can ship people back from colonies as they breed, but we definitely need to get terraforming just so more rats grow everywhere else. Because I think growth rate is higher the lower the population is. I want to say. What's our species growth rate? Does it say something here? I don't know. I can't see it. Maybe we should probably pick a rat as the image. Hey. Does the wiki say anything about growth rate? Maybe. I don't know. Nothing super obvious. So yeah, that's something that we need to think about, I guess. So this might be the last round of beginning our construction capabilities. Yeah. Interesting stuff. Or at least that way, we can of course embiggen our construction capabilities by researching this kind of technology. You can see it's very expensive. Same with our mining, actually. Oh, it would be so good to get that though. Anyway, yeah, we're waiting for the retooling for the jump gate constructors, and we're going to sort of start expanding to other systems. Yeah, we're researching some military tech. We're going to see where we end up as far as designing a new fleet that we'll probably build a few copies of. How many people do we have available? I can't remember where that crew screen was. Was it? I want to say it was like here or something. Teams Academy? Yeah, okay, so we have... I don't know how you see the crew requirements for a ship. Let's just have a quick squiz. Say if we look at this. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, so far our ships don't really need that many crew. So we've got quite a lot of crew. I don't think we're limited by how much we can, like how many ships we can deploy yet. At least until we start taking casualties. Yeah, so we'll kind of keep going, and we will hope this all works out. Yeah, I guess maybe that's an incentive to mine out Earth actually, because if we mine out Earth, which isn't that far off in terms of our space journey, then we can free up a very large, well, you know, not very large, but like a chunk of workers that we can direct towards other endeavors. Of course, we could move some shipyards to, say, the Mun. We just have to ship minerals there, which is sort of a pain in the arse, but we only have to ship the minerals we need for shipbuilding, and ship maintenance if we want to maintain them on the Moon, which we probably don't. Oh, this game. It's going to get very, very difficult. I'm going to need to revise my note-taking methods, I think, to manage after a certain point. It's going to be very, very hard. Might just have to go to pen and paper, you know, for all the wonders of digital note-taking. The free-form nature of pen and paper, and the fact that you don't have to fight the interface. often makes for good things. Okay, so we've hit the tech level that we were saying we were going to go to for sensors. So we've got some new ones and we could design them. We might get just a couple of these techs just in case. Because I think that might be the first one, and it'll like give us some sensor around text using sensor around planets using deep space installations, which is something we might want to look at. Do we need any of this other stuff? No. Max tracking time. This is for turrets, which is irrelevant, and we haven't decided if we really want to play around with thermal sensors. So we'll do that, and then we'll redirect those to somewhere else. We might want to go up a couple of armor levels. We'll see. We'll see where we go, where we end up. Interesting. Okay, we're about halfway through the new warhead, which is good. So we're almost at the point where we design new missiles. Cool. Chernikov? I don't know. Is shipping stuff back to Space Earth, so that should be a nice little improvement. What have we got? We got the 50 mines on there. We got the mass driver. Good. We're keeping on top of shipping back with the mass driver, and gonna be a long time till we get the geranium. Yeah, low accessibility is a bit of a shame, but some of this other stuff, this is useful stuff. Certainly the geranium is useful stuff. 100 years to depletion is a bit of a shame. We're gonna need more mines. Always more mines. Oh, we need so much stuff. You need mines to build mines, to get more mines, to make more mines. What game are we even playing? Is it like Minecraft? Sorry. Couldn't resist. I could resist, really, but I didn't want to. Alright, big load of nothing happening. I wonder how Space Earth's stockpiles actually kind of look at this point now. We've hooked up Chernikov. Yeah, we're still Chernikov. Whatever. We're still ticking down on geranium. I'm getting a bit worried. I mean, the tick down rate is slow, right? But I would like to see all of these numbers getting bigger, because that would fill me with confidence that we could expand. Whereas watching geranium tick down fills me with apprehension that we might have overexpanded, and that we need to be more efficient in pursuing new mineral sources. I guess we'll find out. So mining colony expansions might help with some of this. Probably not. I think they're mostly going to get tapped out soonish. Then again, we'll have gates online, and perhaps they can expand into new systems. We have an enormous amount of wealth. This is a bit broken. This will get fixed in a C# release, which will be quite enjoyable. Oh man, this is taking a really long time to retool. Retooling must scale with size. Or does it just scale with the size of the ship that you're retooling to? I don't actually know. I assume it scales with size. Otherwise, you just want to make all shipyards like as big as you possibly could, which would be bad. Like bad in the sense that it would be an unintelligent gameplay decision, and nobody wants. If you have gameplay decisions where the answer is obvious, you usually want to remove them, unless you're making like, I don't know, a kind of relaxation, mindfulness zen game. Small civilian mining colonies, nothing exciting, no exciting reason to pause. Okay, added some volume to a shipyard. That is the wrong key. It's just, it sort of looks like a ship to me. Where are we at? Okay, we're building that one. And Ball, right? Yeah, Ball. We've been around for a long time, Ball Shipyard. So we'll probably just stop there at 30 thou. And we might ramp this up a little more, I think. Oh, you're sitting idle. Well, we do want you to add an extra slipway. I think 2 slipways per shipyard is good, unless that uses more people. Does that use more people? While the game ticks, I will do some Googling. Yes. Yeah, each shipyard increases the manning capacity, so we probably don't want to add. Whoops. Can I have that back, please? Where? There we go. We probably don't want to increase the slipways on our larger shipyards too far, because that will increase the manning requirements. And if we look at Space Earth, we can see that we're starting to climb up there. Shipyard requirements. Commercial shipyards are 1/10 of the staffing requirements of military shipyards, but it's something to consider. Okay, we got planetary sensor strength, so now I'm really curious. Do we see? Because I think Space Earth has like a sensors on it, but I'm not really seeing another sensor ring. So let us confirm. I think it's something like a deep space installation. Yeah, come on, strength 300. Maybe it's passive. Don't know. Oh well, we got that. We're researching missiles, which is good. We probably want to look at. We were considering shields. Okay, if we want to put sensors on missiles, we need reactors. We have like no reactor tech existingly. I don't think we want to put sensors on missiles quite yet. This might be good, but a bit pointless. We probably want damage control. We do want composite armor. I don't know if we'll put damage control on all ships at this stage, but we'll have a look. You. And then we will, Sean, we will queue up composite armor. Let's get some of these things done. Oh, we should design a new center actually. We've added enough safe greenhouse gas to the moon. Very exciting stuff. Where are we at? Environment. Okay. So we need to add a little more to drop the oxygen down. The temperature is a comfortable average of 1 degree Celsius, I suppose, across the surface. Yeah, all right. We'll add nitrogen as I assume that's still a safe gas. Now, okay, we have 0.3 and we need, I want to say 20% oxygen, so that's 1/5, so we need 0.2. Am I correct there? I want to say I'm right, but I also want to do some quick maths. So 1 on 5, yep, it's 20%. Yeah, so we will add nitrogen to drop the oxygen. It'll increase the temperature a little, and you can see that there is this in the greenhouse factor equation. But, you know, it's not going to go over the safety limit. So, yeah, we'll add that, and we'll be happy about it. And then we can start terraforming inside here if the refitting isn't going to be done in time. Or it might be. Oh, we need to retool again to the tug. Yikes! This is crazy. Okay, we got one of our fifth Tom Mark III, who we will tell to. In fact, no, we don't need to do anything fancy because the other task group is still here. There we go. Pop you in there. Need to click you. There we go. We'll just delete this task group. There's nobody's in it. All right. Should lower our resource draining slightly. Okay, what just happened? So we finished. We got 3 alerts. Shipyard modified. So we added 10,000 tons to Wilson Enterprises. I think we're happy to stop there. Or do we want to go another 10,000 tons? Okay, what are we looking at? We've got the people. I don't think we'll regret it yet. So we're going to add another 10,000 tons. We're going to go to the 40,000 I sort of hand-waved around. It'll help us as we design larger and larger civilian ships, commercial ships. I keep saying civilian in Distant Worlds universe, which is it plays very similarly in a lot of ways. Obviously, it's a lot less detailed and a lot less micromanagement hell. Because I don't think you could get more detailed and more micromanagement hell than this game in a 4X game. Or micromanagement heaven, depending on your disposition. But it's called the civilian economy, and so I just keep calling it civilian, even though it's commercial in this. So it's just, you know, S/civilian/commercial, and you'll be fine. You can do regular expressions and voices, right? I'm sure you can. And we have, okay, so we've still got more missile stuff in the queue. Got the new warheads done, which will, I think, make us quite happy, because we can get to 9 using just less than 2 missile size points, which will, yeah, that'll be super, I think, for the size 6 missiles, where we were sort of thinking 2 or 3 gets used for engines, 2 gets used for the warhead, and the rest is agility and fuel. It doesn't need to be so far, although with better sensors, perhaps it should be. We will certainly need to research those soon, since we're not improving sensor tech. In fact, we could design them now if we wanted to, and I think we might. We can sort of do it while the game ticks, although it's going to be very choppy. Active sensors, this is what we want. So we had one which was, it's these active searches that we're looking at. So one has resolution 1. That's the easiest one to design. So we have this. This is the passive sensor component. Is there any reason not to use the greatest one? I don't see any increase in materials or anything like that, so we're going to be fine. We're going to set you to resolution 1. You are an active sensor. Oh, we've retooled for the gate constructor, just so I don't forget, as apparently I have a habit of clicking past notifications. We're going to make 2 of these, and so on the second one we'll retool to the new tog, I think, and we'll make a couple of those togs. We can probably get away with 1 actually. Yeah, you're going to make a jump gate constructor. It's probably a boring ship to name somebody after, so I'll just call it jump gate constructor 1. We will create that. How long is that going to take? 2 years. 2 years to make. Whoa, we really need to upgrade our shipyard tasks efficiency. It's too much to do. It's all the same. It's like, you want to do anything, oh no, this one weird aspect is bad, I should research that, but to research that I need, insanity. Or maybe I'm going about it wrong, and maybe I should just be really amping up research labs. Of course, they use a huge number of people. We got 20 research labs and we're using 20 million. Compared to like the 700 construction factories. Oh, brilliant. We're almost finished, aren't we? Yes. So we're definitely going to get more research labs. And we want to build some orbital hubs too. Can we sneak them in? We'll think about it in a minute. Getting distracted. Yep. So previously Hooper Technology made them. Ooh. Hargrave's Power. I like that. A bold new name for a bold new... class of sensors? I don't know. Alrighty, so we need a res 1. Is there anything we need to do? We can make the sensor larger. How large were you? You were size 50, the largest a sensor could be. Now that made the ship quite large, and it possibly doesn't need to be this large. So our existing missile tubes for anti-missile missiles fired, you're obsolete. We should mark that. Every 30 seconds. Oh, Christ. It would take a lot of maths right now that I don't really want to do to work out how many missiles we were firing and the magic number that we wanted to go for. But let's say we want twice the range. Our missiles are going to be faster, about twice as fast. If we get twice the range and our reload speed, we're going to be able to fire a lot more missiles, and it'll probably be fine. So we can drop the size a little. Probably a fair bit. That gives us 50. That's too small. All right, 40, which is what's 50 tons per hull size point, so 500 tons lighter. 2,000 tons. Yeah. Hey, you know, it's nothing to sneeze at. We do want to be able to, I think, shoot at missiles a fair way away, because can't do damage if you die, right? But I think our tubes reload relatively quickly, and our new missiles will probably not have that low a chance to hit, so our biggest concern would just be very large volleys. Anyway, Hargreaves Power active search sensor for the anti-missiles, that's fine. Now we need to design one for our anti-ship missiles, and what resolution did we say we were interested in before? Resolution 40? Yeah, I think that's okay. Look, we're not really worrying about fighters, maybe we should. But then fighters are probably only good at close range, and we probably don't really want to be firing giant ship-killing missiles at fighters anyway. If we start getting swarmed by fighters, we'll probably lose the game. But and then we'll realize that a while ago we should have researched beam turrets. Maybe I should do that now. I don't know how common is coming across fighter-heavy compositions. I have no idea. So what does this give us? 300 million, so that's about twice as far. At size 40. Yeah, look, I think we do want these to be a little smaller. We don't want to necessarily maximize the range as much as we can. So I think that this will be quite alright. Yeah, there are problems with making a military ship super big. And so if we shave off another 1,000 tons here, that's 1,000 tons we can put into armor, point defense, that kind of thing, keep the ship alive longer. So I think we'll be happy with this, and we'll go with this. All right, decision made. Now, there was something else we wanted to do. So we got the get constructed queued. And we were thinking about Earth's construction queue. So what are we looking at? These are almost done. We're gonna be I think I was just clicking the mute button a bunch. My mistake. In case I did, we're going to be happy with sensors which fire, which are a little bit smaller, 1,000 tons smaller overall, the double combination. We do need to design some fire controls actually, which we should probably do. And we're going to be happy with that extra 1,000 tons to whack on defensive systems. Now we need to talk about Earth's construction queue. I think my head just did like a weird reverse, and I was like, oh, I need to push to talk button, but it's push to mute. So these are almost done. We've still got quite a number of people. We need more research labs. We need orbital habitats for terraforming. Now, the shipyard task, this is going to take 2 years to manufacture each of these. We need 2, so 4 years away. How long would it take to manufacture one of these orbital hubs? Where are you at? Somewhere in here? I want to say a year, more or less. Okay, so we've got a couple of years. And we want to chuck, I think, some more labs down. I think that's really what we're hurting for at this point is research. So let's manufacture 10. How long will that take? Each one is 2,400. A couple of years. That'll be all right. So we will create 10 labs. So we're going to be finished almost at the same time. Or just because I don't want to micromanage this, we're going to do 2 stacks of 5 with 50%. More or less the same thing. Each one individually will finish slower, but they'll finish in, yeah, it'll be fine. So that's what we're doing. To save 2 days research. Yeah, 2 days manufacturing. Okay. Let's keep going. Turns are starting to chug a little. I wonder if there's something I can do about this. This database compacting button was tempting, but need to read a bit more about it. Probably back up the database before I do it. So mining colony expansions that we don't really mind. Okay, we're done. We're building the research labs. So how long will they take? If we look at the production overview. Right, so we just finished one. This is going to take 2 years. Yeah, so we'll be glad when this is done, I think. Give us another 50% more research capability, which is nothing to sneeze at. Maybe we can start getting some of those things like beam turrets, reactors, passive sensors, and of course amping up mining and construction to maybe take a little more efficient use of our population. We could amp up terraforming rate too. That would help us quite a bit. I think we're about to do quite a lot of terraforming. Okay, we got the magazine ejection system coming online, and after that we might be done for missile research for designing the next round of missile launches. I don't think we want to do these two. They're too close to what we sort of said was our tier cap, and they're of such marginal benefit. At least it's my belief that they're of such marginal benefit that it's not really worth doing. This seems more like fighters. Basically make missile things that don't reload. Or you could make, I guess, a ship with like fire giant barrages really infrequently, like a capital ship destroyer. Cool idea. We don't need any of this really. These are tempting, but probably not necessary. Probably not necessary. Because we do actually want to get that minted. We do want to do some more exploring. So yeah, we've got the defensive systems being researched, which will make us happy. Anything else military-wise? I don't think so. We might want to start playing catch-up in the energy weapons category. So I don't know how each of these work, and I should probably read about them. I think lasers are like super piercy, masons like ignore armor and shields, microwaves cook your dinner. Don't know what a plasma carronade is. Yeah, we should probably look into this. Oh, and okay, this is like the general tier of lasers. But do we have that same kind of research for like Mason and microwave and so on? I don't know. I should do some more reading about being weapons. We haven't really done them, but we probably do want some point defense turrets if we do run into fighters. We also want reactors, I suppose. Yeah, so we're pretty far behind on this. Construction stuff. Yes, we'll get this done. We'll get the damage control done, and we'll start minting some new ships. And while we're doing that, we'll catch up on everything else. All right, I am gonna end the episode here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.